Hello guys, welcome to this video. So in this video I will show you a Microsoft Excel viewer inside the browser. So if you want to see your Excel files directly in the browser and display it in a table-like structure, you can use this package, and you can see on your screen we have this choose file button, and where you need to select your XLS file. So this is my XLS file. I will need to display this data inside the browser. So what I will do, I will simply select this file. So this is my file here. So I will simply select it, and now you will see the data will now display in a tabular structure. Very easily you can read the content of any Excel file, XLS file, using this package. So the actual package name is React Excel renderer. So if you go to npmjs.com and just search for this package, React Excel renderer. So this is actually your package. So it's a fairly popular package, almost 6,000 weekly downloads. So this is actually the command. I have already installed it, so I will just display a very simple example. So just make a simple functional component, and we need to first of all import the package. So it contains this function out table Excel renderer, and it will be coming from this package that we have installed, which is React Excel renderer. So it's almost 1 MB package, so it's quite a high size package. And now we need to declare some state variables for the number of rows that we want to display. This will be null, and then same goes for columns as well. So this will be rows and columns of the Excel file. So you'll again use the useState hook, and then we actually have a variable for keeping track of which file the user has uploaded. And for this also we use the useState hook. Initial value will be null, and then for showing if any sort of error is there, then we have this variable initial value will be false, and then we'll be having this reference. We'll use the useRef hook inside React.js. So all these variables are required for this application. So I've given all the source code in the description. So now coming to the JSX, we need to actually show a simple form to the user where they can pick the Excel files. So you will have an H1 heading which will say React Excel renderer, and after this we will have a button. So we'll have this button, and it will simply say browse file. So when we click this button, we will execute a function which will open the file browser. So we'll declare this function open file browser. So we have the file input and current.click. So right after this we will have a actual input field, input type file, and by default it will be hidden, and will bind an on change event handler. So when the file is changed, this file will be read by using this function, and we will only be accepting XLS files, and it will be required. And we're attaching this reference here, which is file input, and then we'll also be attaching this on click listener, which will actually read the file. So if you refresh your application, what you will see this, I think it will say this handle file change is not defined. So we need to define this function. So whenever the file is changed, So this function will get executed. So this e parameter will be passed. So using this e parameter, we can read the file. So if e.target.files.length is greater than 0, in that case, we need to read the file. So we're reading the file. We read the file like this. And then we extract the file name. After extracting the file name, we upload the file. So we call this hook function, set uploaded file name to be the actual file name. Set is invalid to be false. And then we use this package, which is Excel renderer. So we are actually using this function Excel renderer to read the content of the file. This returns a callback function holding the response, and we can console log the response and then set the columns to be response.columns. So if you just refresh now, you will see this choose file button where you select your Excel file and you receive an object here which contains these two columns. JSON object, which columns is reflecting of the number of columns which are there, and then we have the number of rows, which is 46. So each row of data is successfully read. So now we just need to display this data in the browser. So we are simply getting this object. So we just need to set the rows as well. So set rows, which is response.rows. So that's all. So now we need to display this data in a tabular structure. So we will have this condition in the JSX. So if the rows and columns are present, in that case only, we need to show the actual data in the table structure. So we'll give it a margin top of 20 pixels. So we use this component, which is out table. So this is out table. So we are importing it from this and using this component, and this component takes the actual data that needs to be, which is contained inside rows, and then we have the columns. We are putting the columns. So if you refresh now, select your file, so you will see the data will now display. So in this way, you can read the content of an Excel file and display it directly inside a table-like structure using this package. And two more options it takes is you can attach the table class name. So it will be Excel table, depending upon the version of Excel. And then you can even attach a header row class as well. If you have made a custom class, you can attach it. So essentially, this is actually the component. It takes the actual data columns, and then you can easily display the content of an Excel file using this package. So thank you very much for watching this video, and do check out my website as well, freemediatools.com, which contains thousands of tools regarding audio, video, and image. And I will be seeing you in the next video.